Welcome back to the Packchat, our student voice opinion segment. I'm Jack Polishuk, joined by co-host Caleb Taylor, Tom V. Sancoli, and guest Kaysen Johnson, where we discuss this week's most trending topics. Let's jump right into it. First, with the rapidly approaching advancement of AI technology, including ChatGPT, a chat room that constantly adapts to new user information, many praise these advancements for the limitless ideas, as well as helping with creativity and inspiration.
I think people really have fun with it, and they see the possibility, and they see the ways this can help them, this can inspire them, this can help people create, help people learn, help people do all of these different tasks. And it is a technology that rewards experimentation and use in creative ways. So I think people are just having a good time with it and finding real value.
In a study done by the company who developed ChatGPT, OpenAI, about 19% of U.S. jobs could be affected in a negative way, specifically affecting positions like writers, authors, translators, lyricists, accountants, and journalists. So, do we think AI is like this important tool, or do we think it's destructive?
Have you ever used like AI-generated like art?
I have seen some of it, yeah.
It's actually like crazy on like what it can actually do, but if you like look at it too closely, it starts to get.
It looks off. Yeah. It's like it's a little uncanny.
All the AI art I've seen of like people, the fingers are always messed up. That's how you can like, tell. Is you look at their hands and they have like 3 fingers and they're all like.
But the problem is that it's getting so advanced. Like even months ago, it did not look as good as it does now, and it's just going to keep getting better.
I heard it was like they couldn't tell the difference between a chat GPT essay and like a student essay, and even the AI couldn't tell.
No, now teachers are actually using technology that helps them like know if it's chat GPT or like an actual student. So.
But it just worries me that it's getting to this level.
It's a little scary.
Yeah. I'm worried.
Elon Musk was also saying he was planning on making a robot that was actually created like as an AI tool. So I mean that's kind of.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
They're going to take over the world.
Yeah, we're gone.
All right, well, next, former President Donald Trump has been facing a possible life behind bars next Tuesday as allegations of giving hush money to many women have risen. These women have claimed to have multiple affairs with him during his election back in 2016 and have continued to drive with more intent. These payments were rumored to have been made through shell companies, which would have skirted through tax payments, the media, and possible campaign finance laws. Since these payments have been made through Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, whom was guilty of these acts in 2018, the case continues to grow stronger. Trump claims he isn't guilty of anything and blames the, quote, corrupt and highly political Manhattan District Attorney's Office, end quote. So, do we think he's guilty or not?
I think he's guilty of many things, definitely. You don't know if like these women are lying or not, because honestly, they could use it to like their advantage. Yeah. Just because like if they're a Biden supporter or if they're like a Republican hater, this could be used as like an opportunity to like kind of dethrone him. So I don't know if it's right or not. So I don't know. I'm kind of neutral in the situation.
How many times has he been like on the verge of arrest? Like, let's
a good handful. Yeah, it's like even though he's not president anymore, he's still always in the news.
Yeah. I want to clarify that a lot of these affairs happened before the 2016 election, and one of them is definitely true. I will say that because there is like actual evidence of it happening. So, there's that. So I think he really did do this stuff actually. And because his lawyer was acquitted of these same crimes,
doesn't look good.
It obviously falls on him.
Why do you think it's being brought up like now?
I don't know. I really don't know. That's a great question. I don't know how people knew also in advance when he was going to be indicted, and he wasn't indicted last night. So I don't know what's currently happening.
I think it was just the rise of Trump haters, that's why.
Probably,
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, finally, in an article by Cosmopolitan, the journal argues that the film industry needs to get rid of fat suits, comparing them to the use of blackface. In The Whale, starring Brendan Fraser, the actor uses a fat suit as a key element to convey the main character's sadness, claiming he never gets to have pleasure or charm. Charlie has no existence outside of his fatness, end quote. So, how do we feel about fat suits? Do we think they're unfair to people who actually like don't need the fat suits? Like what? I didn't get the argument that this article was saying.
I would say it's like it's kind of weird to like say, oh, should we get rid of them or not? Because like you think of the opposite, right? There's no like skinny suit. People have to like actually like
That's true.
malnutrition themselves, which is already really bad. I just feel like if people are forcibly trying to gain weight and get rid of fat suits, I feel like that's going to be the similar issue.
Yeah.
But honestly, it just depends on the acting. Like, it doesn't matter, like, if one person just weighs more than the other. It literally just depends on the acting.
Because it's a costume at the end of the day.
It's acting. Like, that's what it is. You're
Yeah.
pretending to be somebody else. I don't understand this comparison. So, like, it's awful. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
sure.
Alrighty.
What's your favorite fat suit, like, actor?
Fat suit role?
Fat suit role?
I like the music video with Weird Al Yankovic. Fat, like he literally
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
he
yeah,
That
blows
one's a
up
classic.
into the suit. Yeah. What about y'all?
I don't know. I honestly don't know any of them.
I would say same, but also I thought Thor and Endgame was funny. I know that
Oh,
was like
yeah, yeah,
obvious, but
Yeah. Because here's the thing: when you take away the fat suits, they're gonna actually start to just gain the weight, like a
know.
method acting. It's just gonna make things worse. Like I don't understand the criticism.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all we have for today. But remember, T-Wolfpack, there's always time to chat. We'll be right back after this break.